My ideas come from daily life, from living a very human life. I think my ideas are chiefly just based on the idea that we're all living together and communicating together. I'm Beth Huhtala from the University of Montana, a third-year graduate student. Our experiences are blended and much more complex than we give them credit for, and how our individual lives get meshed up or entangled in each other or fade away from each other. Two things can be just as interesting and just as full in terms of what a human experience is and how many types of emotions and interests and convoluted ideas can get mixed into those two extremes. It's a matter of not allowing ourselves to feel comfortable necessarily and fall into those binary troped boxes, but rather let our experiences be as full and explain them and draw them out as much as possible to understand them better. You know, I think when you start to investigate these things and break them apart, that full spectrum of not only emotions and understanding the experience is what's going to make you grow as an artist, as a person, as someone having daily life. I'm always starting from that launching point in my works where it's a personal experience, and then it really gets fun because then I get to deconstruct my experience and then reconstruct the experience with all these new exciting high velocity signifiers and let it sort of jumble and layer and complicate itself in the composition. Also in the process really energetically and just really trying to hold on to that experience, that memory. Or rather even where they're entering into this narrative. So I think these images have narrative qualities, which I really enjoy. Just the idea that we've all had human experiences and they understand that that's a human story. Then they get to use animals as characters, or rather critters, right? They can be these chimera-like animals that can take on multiple types of iconography and associations. And then I get to use these very vibrant colors and bring in a whole different palette. I do hope that my audience fills in the gaps of my work intuitively, that they read some of these signifiers, understand that they're not doing what they normally do, and fill in those blanks of what they're not understanding for themselves. The language isn't there for them yet, or it's not fully developed. And I think them questioning that is what I'm really interested in as a maker. How can I start to use a language that none of my viewers speak and get them to the point I want to get them to?